Hey guys! So today I'm going to be doing another horror movie versus. Now the first one I ever did was for Carrie, and if you haven't seen that video, I'm going to link it down in the description below if you want to watch it. But today I'm going to be talking about Cabin Fever, the original 2002 version versus the 2016 remake. And just a quick heads up, if you haven't seen this movie, there will be spoilers in this video, so if you don't want to get spoiled, here's your chance to click off this video. Now with all that being said, I think we're ready to get started. So just a quick plot summary for Cabin Fever. Basically, it's about a group of 5 college friends who are going to a cabin for a spring break trip. And one by one, they start catching this flesh-eating skin infection. And they eventually find out that it's the water that caused this skin infection. So what happened was, in both the 2002 version and the 2016 remake, in the beginning of the movie there's this hermit. He comes across the body of his dead dog. His dog is just like totally infected with this infection. And the hermit comes into contact with the dog's infected blood. He gets the skin disease, and he basically goes to these 5 kids for help. They freak out. They end up lighting him on fire and shooting him, and just a bunch of crazy stuff happens, and it freaks them out, and then that's when all hell breaks loose. Now in both versions, Karen is the first to show signs of the infection, and they quarantine her in the shed because nobody else wants to get this infection, obviously. Now when Bert starts showing signs of the infection, Jeff literally takes all of the beer and just off into the woods. So then Bert goes to the convenience store in the truck to try and get help, while Marcy and Paul stay back at the cabin, and they have unprotected sex. And then Paul finds out that Marcy has the disease, and because they had unprotected sex, Paul is now infected as well. Just another reminder to always practice safe sex, kids. Paul then leaves and Marcy goes to take a bath, and she's all upset and she's shaving her legs, and as she's shaving her legs, her skin starts coming off as she's shaving her legs, which in both versions of this movie was equally disgusting. She runs outside in a panic and is subsequently ripped apart by Dr. Mambo. Like, he seriously, like, tears her up. Now, who is Dr. Mambo? Well, we're gonna backtrack a bit because Paige is a bit of an idiot. Dr. Mambo is Grimm's dog. Now, Grimm is a drifter who shows up earlier in the movie. Basically, he just, stumbles across the cabin. He's got weed. He offers weed to the 5 friends. They're around a campfire. This is before the skin infection even enters the picture. And they smoke weed, and then it rains, and then Grimm leaves with his dog. So that's who Dr. Mambo is. So when Paul comes back to the cabin, he finds Marcy's remains, and he finds Dr. Mambo, who's feeding on Karen, who's still been in the shed this entire time. Now in the original movie, Marcy kills Karen because she's in so much pain, she's suffering, so he beats her to death with a shovel. But in the remake, he doesn't mercy kill her, I would say. He stabs her with a shovel to try and end her suffering, but he doesn't kill her. So what does he do? He lights her on fire. That's not mercy killing, bro. That's just up. Also, throughout this whole movie, Deputy Winston's been part of the whole situation. So in the 2002 version, Deputy Winston's played by a dude, and in the 2016 remake, Deputy Winston is a chick. Not a big deal, but just something to note. Either way, the character of Deputy Winston is a dick in both versions of this movie. So in the remake, Winston lets Paul go. She basically says, hey, go down this trail, it'll lead you to the main road, get out of here, I'll pretend I didn't see anything. When in reality, she's just with Paul's head and sends him into a trail where he has no idea where the hell he's going, and he gets lost in the woods, and you can hear him screaming and cursing about Winston, and Paul's fate is left ambiguous. Whereas in the original, Winston's still a dick, doesn't help Paul with anything. Paul gets picked up by a truck passing by and gets dropped off at the local hospital. He can't give a response for his condition, and so Paul actually ends up getting taken away from the hospital and dumped into a creek, which sets up scenes for Cabin Fever 2 Spring Fever, but I'm not here to talk about that movie. All in all, I have to say I am a big fan of this movie, the original version, not the remake, because honestly, even though Eli Roth freaking executive produced the remake, and it is literally a freaking line-by-line recreation of the original 2002 version, it is like, I didn't like it. The only thing I will say about it is that the effects were, more visually dynamic than the original version, because obviously, you know, effects and special effects, visual effects, effects in general when it comes to film and television, they've upgraded over the years. So I will give that to the remake, but I am a die-hard fan of the original, and so the original wins it for me, hands down. So anyways, there you go guys, that was my horror movie versus of Cabin Fever 2002 and Cabin Fever 2016. Let me know your thoughts down in the comment section below. Are you a die-hard fan of the original? Did you not mind the remake? Do you like both? Neither? Any opinions, let me know down in the comments below. Also, let me know if I missed anything, because it's currently 3:56 the time I'm filming this video, and my brain is a little bit dead, so if I missed anything, let me know. Give this video a massive thumbs up if you liked it. Also, don't forget to subscribe to my channel if you want to see new videos from me. And that's all for now. I will see you guys next time with a brand new video. Bye guys.